Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Gemini for the time around the full moon, which will be November 23rd. You'll actually be able to see it in North America November 22nd if it's clear. So, but yeah, it's around that time, that whole Thanksgiving period, if you're in the U.S. and you celebrate Thanksgiving, of course. Now there's a lot of stuff going on with this moon. So first thing we have happening is Mars is squaring Jupiter, which has some good and some bad. I don't want to say bad, just some, good and some bad. The good is that you may feel like kind of strong and brave and sort of sexy and like, check me out, right? The bad is that you can feel angry and frustrated and irritated, which can lead to like lashing out, impulsive behavior that you normally would not take. You could be like, I don't know, a little bit rude, like you could lose your temper with people and not be patient. You could be mean, just mean, okay? You could just be mean. A lot of this can stem too from like a lack of balance, like your work and your home can feel unbalanced. And that can make you feel like irritated inside. It's very draining, to have yourself be out of balance all the time. It's very draining. One of the things you can do to kind of stave this off is to focus on the things that you had thought about for the new moon in Scorpio, the intentions that you had set. You can kind of fine tune those and sort of look to those as something to focus on. Versus, I feel like I want to kill people, because this can make you feel really stressful. One of the things I want to mention is that as you interact with people through this time, just try to remember that they are feeling the same way you're feeling. So all this stuff is not necessarily how you'd normally act. Like, the moon is also opposing Jupiter, which gives people like they're a little less guarded. Like, people may act in a way that would get them attention, but not the kind that you want, like causing like embarrassment, overindulging in like maybe alcohol, you say things you shouldn't say. It's just a really weird time. So one of the keys, I think, to getting through this is going to be finding a way to release your frustrations and the weird ways you're feeling in a controlled manner, like exercise, walking, running, lifting weights, something that is not going to have you like inflicting the bad ways that you're feeling, or just the weird ways that you're feeling on other people. Like, how you get that weird antsy feeling? You may have that feeling and like you don't know why you feel that way, so it's very irritating. And then your coworker says something to you and you turn on them and scream at them or whatever. So just know that other people are feeling the same way that you're feeling. And one of the key things we want to say here is think before you act. That's like the theme of this whole moon. Think before you act, because you're not going to quite be yourself. The best part of all of this is that you're watching this, so this is happening. Think about the people who don't know why they're feeling all weirded out and strange, and they are angry and irritated, and you're waking up and going, oh my gosh, why did I say this or that to this person? Why did I post this on Facebook? It's all of that kind of stuff. Just at least you are aware of what's happening, okay? Let's see if we can get a couple more cards here. Well, there's my couple more cards, I guess. All right. The good thing I've seen with the other readings as well that I've done already is that because you guys are aware of what's happening, you're able to kind of see some opportunity from it. So I'll explain more about that here. But we do have this, we start out with the Eight of Cups. So any kind of extra emotions that you're carrying around that are not good for you, you're going to want to release those now, because you're going to have enough weird feels going on. So like up here, you have all these extra emotions, hatred, anger, all this kind of stuff. Leave it behind. She's got this one thing that's important to her that she's kind of holding on to. Go that way. All this other stuff, this is not a time for you to deal with like a long buried hurt and repressed anger, things like that. Just let it go. This is not the time for that. And I believe that Taurus got this too, the Seven of Pentacles. You will have some opportunities, and I think it is because you're aware of what's happening. There are maybe people, I think it was Aries reading, that make some mistakes, and it actually bodes well for you. It's not that you're wanting that to happen. It's just that, like in business, for instance, you make a customer angry, they go somewhere else. It's that kind of thing. So you're going to see there's going to be a lot of different opportunities that come your way. Just be very selective. You see how she's just picking this one piece of fruit that's ripe? There's other opportunities up here. They're not bad, but this one's perfect. Pick the one that's just perfect. You don't need to take whatever's coming at you, but I do see some, as we go on, I'll explain more, some opportunities coming toward you, and I do think that is because you are aware of what's happening, so you're kind of like, okay, I see what's going on, let me be chill about this, and other people are going to be acting weird. This is one of those full moons where people are going to be acting weird, so just, going in that you don't have to be one of them. And it confirms it here. You've got this Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a time for respite. It's a time to relax, evaluate, look at what's going on in your life, decide what you're going to keep and what you're not. And you have, the swords are your intelligent, objective mind. You're an air sign, so you are ruled by them anyways. You have the analytical, objective mind. You have the ability to sort out what makes sense and what doesn't. And it's like here, she's just going for this one thing, leaving all these other weird extraneous emotions behind. That Four of Swords is going to be able to help you. Your analytical mind is what you're going to want to rely on during this time, because you're going to see a lot of weird behavior and weird action, and you're going to want to go, okay, like what's really happening here? Let's not get all wrapped up in this craziness that's going on. And this is actually like one of those full moons where people say, the lunatic, it comes from that. This is one of those. So just know it's coming. You will have here the Five of Cups, a little bit of loss, disappointment. That's bound to happen because you're leaving some of this stuff behind. You're not going to take this stuff with you. This angst and whatever other stuff is happening, you're going to leave that behind. So you might feel a little weird, but you look here and you've got these two cups here are still full. So all is not lost. It's just different. And like I said, the feeling right now, the vibes are weird. So you may feel some kind of weird stuff, and that's okay. Feel it, whatever, but then let it go. Leave it in the past and move on, and keep the thing that is working for you. Now we have the Nine of Wands. So I always say this is a card of observation. You've come a long way. You've done a lot of things. You've battled many, many adversaries, and now is the time to stop and evaluate. And of course, the next card in this series would be the Ten of Wands, which is where the person is very, very burdened, is taking on a bunch of things. And I think that's what we're going to want you to watch out for at this time, not to overburden yourself, because that is the next card after this is that Ten of Wands. And I think that can happen easily here. Only take the thing that's right for you. See that one opportunity? That's right for you. Don't take these all because you don't want to overburden yourself. That is a really strong feeling that I'm getting. And here you have this King of Pentacles. This is could be a business owner. It can be someone you highly respect, highly, strongly rooted into the ground. You see that. This is somebody, could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus. I think I see Virgo here, but someone that owns businesses, someone that is very, very solid, does the right thing all the time. Focus on the way this person carries themselves and kind of model yourself after that person's behavior at this time, because I think not only are they going to present you with an opportunity, but they are such a good role model for you to have. Here you have the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy, which at this time is perfectly fine. You don't need any kind of crazy energy happening. Trust me, it's happening all around you anyway. This is reminding you, take it slow, do things the right way, don't stress yourself out. You've got this here, the Four of Swords, time for respite, time to stop and evaluate. You've got your Nine of Wands, you're evaluating. Just take this slow energy and use it to your advantage. This may provide, the Six of Cups here this may provide a little bit of comfort. Maybe there's something that you enjoyed from a child. Maybe you like to color, or you like to play a video game, or there's a certain park you like to go walk in. If you're feeling kind of stressed and spastic and weird, this is a time, maybe go back and find something you like to do as a kid and sort of take a little time away and do that. Just because I think it's going to help you feel a little bit more grounded and a little bit better with all this weird energy going on around you. I don't feel like you're going to participate in this weird energy, though. Now, I want to say something here. We talked about opportunities, and you have this King of Pentacles right here, which is, he's got a lot of opportunity and a lot of smarts. You have the Magician. So while everybody else is acting a fool and acting crazy and doing stupid stuff, and they're losing opportunities, you have the ability to create whatever you want. If you look, everything is perfectly balanced here. All the elements are here. You can create and do and be whatever you want. So this is a time actually when everybody around you, like I said, is acting a fool, and you can say, well, you know what? I see what you guys are doing. I feel you. I understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, but I'm going to go over here and do this. I'm going to go over here now, and I'm going to take this opportunity for me. You do have the Knight of Cups. So this is going to be you're going to still feel a lot. You're going to feel a lot of this moon. Like I said, this moon brings with it a wanting to like be spontaneous and to like pack up all your belongings and like move across the globe. But obviously this is not the time for that. But remember, you're going to feel all this stuff that everybody else is feeling, but you're just going to be smart about it. You're going to feel all this stuff, but you're going to take it a little bit of time away, a little bit of a respite, and you're going to make the smart choices as you move forward with this. And you're going to take this slow energy. The opportunities that are presented to you, you do not need to take them all. Take the one perfect one and move forward with that. And I think you have the support here of this King of Pentacles. So just remember, when everybody else is acting crazy, you do not have to be part of that. You got the Magician right here who's giving you all the tools. You take whatever you need from him and kind of recreate and pick up the opportunities that are handed to you, the ones that actually really fit for you. I will talk to you soon. I'm interested to hear how this goes.